The ballots are being printed. Separatists in eastern Ukraine plan to hold a secession referendum on Sunday. But in what may signal a shift in tone, President Putin says the vote should be delayed.
We call on the representatives of southeastern Ukraine, the supporters of the federalization of the country, to postpone the referendum planned for May 11th this year.
Mr. Putin's remarks come a day after the U.S. Secretary of State called the planned vote bogus.
We flatly reject this illegal effort to further divide Ukraine, and its pursuit will create even more problems in the effort to try to de-escalate this situation.
Washington already has imposed sanctions against dozens of individual Russians, but critics say they are not strong enough. U.S. Senator Bob Corker.
They're laughing it off. It has no effect whatsoever on Russia's behavior. As a matter of fact, I think it actually moves them in the other direction because they're just minor irritants.
Senator Robert Menendez also wants tougher sanctions.
I'm not shy when it comes to the use of sanctions because I believe they can be an effective tool of peaceful diplomacy, whether against Iran or Russian oligarchs who have made Moscow the home of more billionaires than anywhere else in the world.
Assistant Secretary of State Victoria Nuland defends the sanctions imposed so far.
Russia's economy is already showing that this model does not lead to a great Russia. It leads to a broke one.
$51 billion in capital has fled the country since the beginning of the year. Washington is worried Russia's intervention will derail Ukraine's presidential election set for May 25th. State Department spokeswoman Jen Psaki had this warning.
If Russia takes the next step to reenact its illegal Crimea annexation in eastern or southern Ukraine and sends more forces over the border, harsh U.S. and EU sanctions will follow.
Ukrainian government troops have launched a military campaign to retake territory held by armed rebels. Violence in the east and in the southern city of Odessa has hardened positions and spread the unrest. Meredith Buel, VOA News, Washington.